Hi, and welcome back to some Kinkoi. If you've not seen the previous episode, please go ahead and watch it. We're back at this abomination of a route. I don't know what to expect, so with that being said, let's get started. Well then, shouldn't we start heading back? We need to get ready for class. Well, we've been talking for a while. It was nearly 7 o'clock around the time the boarders got together to have breakfast. Yeah, see you later. Did you like that fake sneeze? It was a little cold since we stood around talking after working up a sweat. It was probably in my best interest to take a shower. Yeah, morning. Because of radio calisthenics? Mina-chan suggested it. Although that wasn't the only reason, there was no point in even mentioning it, so I kept my mouth shut. What's the other reason? That's right. For sure. It wasn't like I hated my current situation, but it was a pain that this happened after things had finally taken a turn for the better. I envy you, Reina. You're leading a free and happy life and having a care in the world. You do? Sorry about that. Huh? Don't remind me. I'd love to completely wipe that one from my memory if I could. It does make me happy that they've accepted me, but the underwear part's a problem. Did it even make rich girls happy to carry around pictures of a guy in his underwear in the first place? You think so? You sharp-eyed jerk. Yeah, I know what you mean. Without a doubt. I don't know about the parents part, but I could see the sense of security. In fact, it was because of Akane-chan's warm and welcoming nature that I was able to have such carefree conversations with her. Compared to the good friend vibes I got from Reina, Akane-chan felt entirely different. Shut up, Reina. Like I care about that. Whatever happens, happens. If it were up to me, no. It's nothing like that. To be honest, I didn't quite know how I felt about her yet. That was accurate enough in the friendly sense. She had accepted me from the beginning and was a lovely, cheerful girl on top of it. But if you would ask me, those feelings were romantic. Sure is. Leave me alone. About what? Dang you, you nurturing friend. Gotta get ready too. As if I'd do that first thing in the morning. What the heck did she think of me? I wasn't going to masturbate, okay? I wasn't going to beat my meat, okay? I wouldn't mind having you around. Mind tagging along? I was still a little uneasy about the whole thing, and it was reassuring to have Reina around. Got it. Half an hour was plenty of time to take a nice long shower. What are you doing here? Close the door. That was strange. Getting some morning exercise should have woken me up.
おい。
Ah! Ah! I let out a hysterical yelp as Rio leaned in close. Did I walk into the wrong room or something?
いや、お前の部屋で合ってる。
Why are you hanging out in here then?
んな細かいこと気にするな。
For your small stuff, alright.
あ、これ借りてるぞ。
She wagged the cup she always used as an ashtray in the chair. The chair in the air. Well, that's fine and all. I was more concerned about something else. Wasn't there a girl in this room? A girl with silver hair?
お前また違う女を部屋に連れ込んでんの？しかも朝一から？
Hold on, it's not like that. You've got the wrong idea. First of all, if you're going to say that, then shouldn't you question the fact that you're the one that barged in here without asking?
ああ、俺はいいんだよ。それより銀髪の女だったか？少なくとも俺が来た時にはいなかったけど。
I see. I was sure Mina-chan had things of her own to do. She woke me up and finished her work, so she might have gone back to her own room for now.
誰？
Hmm?
だからその銀髪。お前のこれ？
Rio said while holding up her pinky finger. It's not like that. That was such an outdated expression.
だろうな。知ってる。
You're pretty rude yourself, you know. Would it make sense if I said she's Sylvie's little sister? She moved into the dorm yesterday.
一人で？
Alone.
ふん。
Rio must have lost interest over the course of this conversation and puffed on her cigarette. Well, if you were to ask, this fit her to a T. I'd gotten quite used to this myself these past few days. So, why are you in my room today?
あ、いや、朝っぱらから聞き慣れたうるせえ声が聞こえて目が覚めちまったんだよ。ラジオ体操始めたのか？
More or less, not that I know how long I'll keep them up.
ふん。まあいいんじゃねえの？ラジオ体操悪くないと思うけど。
Really?
もちろんお前がいいならだけど。
I was positive she'd have something snarky to say to me since she came over so early. Looks like that hadn't been the case. Oh right, I was thinking of taking a shower. I'm a little sweaty.
そっか。じゃあ俺も戻るわ。
Oh, you're leaving? You can stick around if you want.
アホか。風呂上がりの男と一緒にいるつもりはねえよ。
Good, get her out of here.
今日はさっきのが聞きたかっただけ。
You mean when you asked about the radio calisthenics?
そう。
It was rare for her to show interest in anything as she only seemed to care about herself.
ああ、部屋帰って寝るわ。たく、朝から起こされちまったせいで、こっちは寝不足なんだよ。
You really do sleep a lot, huh? Rio said everything on her mind, then left her room. The room. Wash the cup you keep using as an ashtray. It was a quiet weekday morning, by all rights. This should be an ordinary, everyday thing. This must have become second nature for momentary periods of serenity to feel lackluster. I should stop standing around and hop in the shower. I'm beat. It was great that the borders had opened up to me, but that meant I needed to be considerate in other ways. I acted under the assumption that they all hated me until now, and would respond defiantly in some form or fashion. But the situation had now changed. I needed to keep a level head at all times to avoid damaging the trust I'd finally established. Oh, jeez.
Senpai!
Oh, God. Hey, good work earlier. I could have laid back conversations with Akane-chan, just like Reina said. Helped that she was so upbeat. She may have been on my... Wait, what? She may have been my one comfort in the storm.
Senpai, これからお時間ありますか?
Hmm? Yeah, I do.
これからおやつ品評会するんですよ。
A snack fair?
コンビニやスーパーの面白そうな新商品をみんなで味見するんです。
One of those get-togethers where you'd enthusiastically buy up everything in sight, all while laughing and squealing as you eat? I knew how carried away guys could get in those sort of scenarios, but I bet women could actually give out legitimate critiques.
ですね。先輩も一緒にどうかなって思いまして。
I don't have any extra sweets on me though.
そこは気にしなくても大丈夫です。 今回ちょっと買いすぎちゃって多分余っちゃうんで先輩も食べてくれるとありがたいです。
Really? Sure, if you don't mind.
本当ですか？やったー。私すぐにお菓子を持ってきます。ここで待っててくださいね。
And there she went. I would only be going to eat sweets empty-handed, but was it really alright? You know, though, I only have cup noodles and canned food in my room. About all that left was ramune. They were drinks, but they might go over surprisingly well. Guess I'll go grab those. I popped open the fridge and grabbed a couple ramunes. I didn't know how many people would be there, but 10 or so should be enough. If that was too many, then I could just bring them back with me. I'll have to go replenish my stockpile soon. I headed back with the ramune in tow. Had Akane-chan not made it back yet? I didn't see her anywhere.
あれ？市松？ここにいるってことは、あんたもおやつ食べに来たの？
A crowd of girls made their way over. Well, it just kind of worked out this way.
ああ、あかねちゃんに引っ張り込まれたんですね。
Well, what are you grinning for?
別に仲良しだなって思っただけだけど。
あんたらいつも一緒にいるもんね。
We are? Huh? I didn't really think so.
朝は一緒にラジオ体操して、夜はここでよく夫婦漫才してるでしょ。
Oh no. A married comedy act?
コンビ名は松ばっくりでどう？市松と栗生だし。
Pinecone? Don't just lump us together like that. What do you mean? Was I with Akane-chan that often? Oh no.
先輩、これ見てくださいよ。
What?
プロテインです。これすっごいまずいんですよ。
Now what do you want me to do with it?
先輩にもこのまずさをぜひ味わってほしくて。
Nasty?
ささ、ぐいっとど
Is
うぞ。
that a typo? Nah, I wouldn't intentionally try something nasty. I don't think it's a typo.
この気持ちを先輩と分かち合いたいんです。私と一緒に飲みましょう。
Whoa, you're spilling. You're spilling. I get it. I'll drink it. Calm down.
それでは先輩、グビグビっとどうぞ。
Just say gooby gooby. What does that even mean? Like, I don't get it. What is this?
だからプロテインです。パッケージにはフルーツ味って書いてあるんですけど、
Why would you want someone to try that?
生臭いんですよ。
You know what? That's exactly what I would do. You have to suffer with me. Why did this happen? Who makes this stuff?
知りません。安かったので買いました。
Quit screwing around. And hey, how many did you bring? You brought it all, so you drink some too.
はい、いただきます。まずいです。
What protein shakes are you eating?
先輩、
Drinking.
先輩、
Not eating. You don't
聞い
eat.
てください。
Hmm?
世紀の大発見ですよ。もしかしたら私、ノーベル賞も夢じゃないかもしれません。
I haven't heard that phrase since elementary school, so what's up?
ガムとチョコを一緒に食べるとガムが溶けてなくなっちゃうんですよ。
It sure does.
あれ？知ってたんですか？
I think it's a relatively famous trick.
さすが先輩、やりますね。それでは私のあふれる知性をご覧に入れましょう。
Sure.
じゃがいもってナス科の野菜なんですよ。知ってました？
No, I didn't. But more importantly, could you do something about that smug look on your face?
びっくりしてくださいよ。それから私を褒めてください。
No, we will not. Please don't do it, Oro.
先輩、先輩、先輩。
I'm already fed up with her. And how long has it been? It has only been like 24 minutes or a little less. Oh, God. What is it?
何でしたっけ？
How would I know?
いいじゃないですか。用がないなら作ります。
This is
先輩、
perfect.
遊びましょ
That's the perfect response. That's exactly how I feel right now, too. Sure, but to do what?
う。鬼ごっことか？
How old are you? Are you an elementary school boy?
楽しいですよ。大人になってからやってみるといろいろ戦略考えて逃げたり
Oh
追
my
いかけたりできますし。
Please no more. You strategize?
失礼かよ。
55 points.
結構似てると思ったのに。
Not enough discipline.
もう一回チャンスをください。
This was what it was like when I looked back on these past couple of days. We were together a lot except for when I was in my room. Good. Keep her out of there.
照れてんの？
Nah, it's not like that. I didn't realize it until you said something, but I guess Akane-chan and I are together pretty often.
今さら気づいたの。ドン引き。
Oof.
これだから庶民は気遣いのできないオスなんて虚勢してしまえばいいんですわ。
Castrated just for that? That's kind of crazy. To the extent we spoke more often, I thought I'd gotten quite a handle on these people too. I knew she was half joking, but as a man, it was terrifying to hear her go, castrate this and castrate that.
先輩、お待たせしました。
Welcome back. Wow, you brought a ton again.
来た来た。今日のラインナップはどんな感じ？
見てください。ポテチに地域限定の変わり種ポッチ。それからこっちはちょっと珍しい系スナックです。
Banana flavored potato chips. These are mandarin orange? Hold on. What the heck is shortcake flavor?
面白そうだから買っちゃいました。
Yeah, what is shortcake flavor? Is that a real thing?
芋なのかケーキなのかよくわかんないんだけど。
これは市松の担当ね。頼んだわよ、名誉会員。
No. What's with that random title? Ay.
先輩、遠慮なくどうぞ。
The chips were opened up and served into a pre-prepared plate. This aspect was pretty sophisticated in every little detail. I'm seriously going to eat these? Smells kind of sweet.
何ビビってんのよ。
男らしいとこ見せなさい
Man
よ。
up, she said. We need to get rid of this one here. Second year Groby.
食べないと虚勢しますわよ。食べても虚勢しますけど。
Alright, so we're definitely not gonna eat it then. Nice personalities you've all got there.
先輩が食べたら私も食べますから。ここは品場もろともです。
I respect that. Bet, say less. Then we could just not eat them. But I guess logic like that didn't work here. Eesh, down the hatch.
お、いった。
どうなの？食レポ食レポ。
It's sweet at first, but a little salty at the end.
おー、なるほど。先輩の評価はありですか？それともなしですか？
Surprisingly passable. Itchy.
え、マジで？
Seriously, you get an instant hit of salt sweetness with a lingering aftertaste.
では、私も行きます。あ、甘いです。でも、しょっぱい。
Right?
芋の味もしっかりするのが笑えます。
Yeah, exactly. It's like sweet potato at first and then our fingertips touched over the plate. It was no big deal, the sort of accident that happened all the time when a large group of people was hovering around snacks.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah, you better be. Don't let it happen again. Nah, it's alright. However, it was a different story when I got such an exaggerated reaction. What's wrong?
なんでもありません。
Oh, thank God. She looked away and had begun to fidget in place. She would flick a glance at me before panicking and looking away again. Given this reaction, I wasn't sure what I should do.
何あんたたち芸風変えたの？
勢いで押すだけじゃないんだ。
あかねさん、お顔が赤いですわ。あ、もしかして虚勢していないオスに触れたから病気に？
Actually, no, you're not wrong.
なわけないでしょ。
先輩、すみません
We
でした。
said it's fine. This sort of thing happens all the time. I'm not worried about it.
はい。
Literally.
ケツですわ。巨船をしていないオスと触れ合うなんて想像しただけで寒気が。このゲロウの衛生面についてはご安心を。私がしっかり管理してますから
Thanks for
大丈
verifying,
夫です
Mina.
わ。
Thank you for that. Thank you. Mina-chan, when did you get here?
つい先ほどから。それよりここで何をしていますの？
I would have preferred a Mina-chan route than an Akane route. Seriously.
おやつ品評会じゃん。私も混ぜて混ぜて。
Mina-chan and Reina showed up out of the blue. What do you two think? Want to try them?
ショートケーキ味のチップス。冗談ですの？
いや、これがまたマジなんだよ、神にゃん。こうして商品になっちゃうくらいマジなんだって。
正気を疑いますわ。
まあまあ、何事も経験だよ。
That's right.
自分で食べます。
She's right.
こらおやめなさい。
ほれほれ、お食べんさい。
こぼれますわ。はしたないでしょ。
I was grateful to have a bit of a breather. Their arrival meant the odd mood that had formed between myself and Akane-chan had passed in the blink of an eye.
普通のお菓子もありますから、無理に食べなくてもいいんですよ。
Thank God for Reina. She really does be carrying the novel. Not entirely, obviously, right? But she's crucial, I'd say. Absolutely.
私ポッチいただき。オーラも食べる？
あなたもお食べなさい。ゲロウも食べますわよ。
Right, right.
ラムネもあるじゃん。これオーラの提供？
Yeah, they do fit the cheap sweets theme.
初めて見るものですけど、口にしても大丈夫なのでしょうか？
Do you know how to open them? You go like this.
ゲロウ、私の分も開けてよろしくてよ。
じゃあ私のもよろしくね。
What am I gonna do with you? Akane-chan, want me to open yours too?
はい、お願いします。
What was all that about? I thought back on what had happened in the foyer. Akane-chan was always so energetic and cheerful. She was a nice, friendly girl who lightened up whenever you talked to her. Nah, that's just a thing. And that girl had looked a little down in the dumps. I've never seen her react that way before. Wouldn't have fazed me if we were just talking, but she was acting really weird after we bumped into one another. She doesn't hate me, right? That didn't seem quite right. At the very least, she wasn't outright disgusted by me. What made her act that way then?
胸焼けがしますわ。
Wow, you're weak. Are you okay?
なんとか。
Don't tell me those little snacks gave you a heartburn.
それにしても、あの商品を企画した人間は何を考えてますの？
What are you talking about? Trying to come up with a gimmick, I'm sure. If you took a picture like the one earlier and posted it on social media, it would spread like wildfire.
理解に苦しみますわね。
The amusement commenters got from willingly digging into an obvious recipe for disaster probably made no sense to
と
royalty.
ころでゲロウ、いつも元気のいい子、今日は体調でも崩してましたの？
Even she thought something was up with her. Interesting. You mean Akane-chan?
いつも二人で楽しそうに騒いでいるでしょ？
Mina-chan felt that way about us too? I've got no idea. Why don't you ask her directly?
そうですか。
She left. I had a lot on my mind, but what stood out most of all, can't things stay the same between us? I would have hoped. I'd see that character more as a friend. Put them in a relationship, but I don't know. I know there's a whole lot of routes and possibilities, but I don't know about this one. The next day, and again, I don't hate her. The next day, I went to sleep feeling a little gloomy, so I wasn't really at the top of my game. I wish someone would praise me for showing up the radio calisthenics anyway. Habits were incredible things. The way my body automatically sprung into motion was a somewhat nostalgic sensation. Was this what it felt like back when I took part in club activities?
先輩、
Oh, look. She's back. She was wearing her usual cheerful smile. Akane-chan didn't seem at all bothered by what happened yesterday. Morning, Akane-chan. I acted like my usual self, and I was sure that she was the right call.
今日もしっかり頑張りましょうね。
Someone's full of energy.
当然です。元気だけが取り柄ですから。
That's obviously not true. You've got plenty of wonderful qualities. Oh god. You're easy to talk to, sociable, and a considerate, nice girl. You're courteous and pleasant to your upperclassmen without acting timid towards them. There really aren't many girls like that. All of the younger girls I know tend to be conceited.
そうなんですか。
I guess that's why I hope you'll stay just the way you are. For whatever reason, Akane-chan looked upset by my response. Had I screwed up? Ah! I hate this! No! God dang it, bro. He's so dumb. It's already frustrating me. What does this mean?
おーい、そろそろ始めるよ。
はーい、すぐ行きます。先輩、行きましょう。
Oh, yeah. Single conversation could really leave an impact on a person, huh? This was a tough one. But then, once radio calisthenics began,
5、6、7、8。
Akane-chan moved about in her usual, energetic way. When I saw her like this, it made it seem like nothing was wrong. Even so, I couldn't help but worry. Was she only acting this way because she was concentrating on an activity she liked? I may as well try and talk to her again after we were done.
5、6、7。
Our eyes unexpectedly locked mid-exercise.
先輩なんで私を見て。
Ah, crap. I'd been staring back at her since earlier. It looked like she'd completely lost focus on the task at hand. The writing was on the wall. I would have to do something about this, huh? Yes, sir, you would. That's absolutely right.
金色ラブリッツ。
Sleepy. I was far too absorbed in reading a manga and stayed up later than I should have. Morning radio calisthenics were pretty rough on me as a result. Oh yeah, speaking of radio calisthenics, I wonder if something happened to Akane-chan. As far as I knew, this was the first time she'd ever been late. Maybe she just overslept? It was a free, at-will activity and she wasn't required to show up. It did worry me a little. Our first time together, both in the mornings and evenings, had gotten shorter. When we did talk, the conversations didn't last long. That was because we could sense that the relationship we'd had up until this point was changing slightly. Next is math, huh? At the rate I'm going, I'll wrap up by bedtime. Something small was stuck between my notebooks. What's this? I pulled it out. It was an envelope with a cute design. Is this?
ねえオーラ、
Oh, look. It's her. Yes!
どうしたの？
今何か机の中に隠しましたか？
It's nothing. I'm not hiding anything. Really. Crap, what should I do? I bet it would be awfully difficult to deceive a professional bodyguard.
あ、わかったわ。さっき帰ってきた小テストの答案を隠してるんでしょ。
Yeah, maybe. Please stop. This is bad for my heart. This is the sort of look you use when cross-examining someone, not when you're skeptical of them.
まあいいでしょう。市松殿がシルビー様に危害を加えるとは考えにくいですし。
That is very true.
失礼よエル。オールはお友達なんだからそんなことするわけないでしょ。
備えは常に怠るべきではありません。
Ah, sounds painful.
もう堅苦しいんだから。
So, did you need something?
そうそう。オーラ、今週末の予定は空いてる？
I'm not up to anything in particular at the moment.
よかった。
のね、実は午前中に少し時間が空きそうなの。エルと一緒にオーロの部屋にお邪魔してもいいかしら。
市松殿、申し訳ない。シルビア様がどうしてもと聞いてくれないのです。
No, I don't mind at all. While listening to Sylvia and Ellis on Rumble On, a thought suddenly occurred to me in the back of my mind. Please let it be a good thought. Looked like I'd successfully managed to hide you-know-what inside of my desk, which meant my next issue was, why can't I actually check what it is? Huh? Wait, so we don't know what it is yet. Got it. Now is about right. The sun was setting. If I didn't have anything to attend to, it would have been nice to quietly watch the golden colors on the roof with Ria. But after getting something like this, well, during lunchtime, it made for a good opportunity to be alone and open the envelope. And inside I found just what I'd expected, a letter. Now my heart's racing. It only made sense I'd be nervous. This was the first love letter of Ichimatsu Odo's life. Is this even a love letter? Lovely, girly letters all in a row. The only thing written there was one simple message. I will come to the classroom after school. It would make me happy if you were there waiting for me. No one was secretly challenging me to something, right? I couldn't quite tell based on the feel of the letter. I mean, it wasn't like any other girls especially hated me. Actually, there may be a lot. Jogasaki still hated my guts, and there was a lot of girls outside the dorm who didn't think much of me. I wish I knew who wrote this letter. The sender wasn't listed, and the only hint I had was their handwriting. There's obviously no telling from writing alone. It was due to that letter that the morning felt terribly long and hazy. Ah! There she was. I needed to cool it. First, I had to stay calm and figure out who it was. Oh no. Akane-chan?
お待たせしました。
Akane-chan was the one who had given me the letter? It wasn't like this was completely unexpected, but it was definitely still surprising.
手紙読んでいただけましたか？
Ah, yeah.
どうでしょうか？
Huh? About what? We both had question marks above our heads.
あれ？手紙読んでいただいたんですよね。
Yeah, that's why I was waiting here.
じゃあ、私の伝えたいこと伝わってると思うんですけど。
What? You just said away after school here, right? Huh?
文章を書くの上手じゃないですけど、1枚目に全てを込めたつもりです。
This is gonna be a huge, awkward misunderstanding. I think this is all that I got, though.
はい、それ私が入れた手紙です。
This was all that was inside.
あれ？1枚だけ。私、最初の1枚を入れ忘れてます。徹夜で書いたのに、机の上に置きっぱなしだ。もうやだ。
She's so dramatic. She was sobbing. Sorry, Akane-chan, but I felt all of the tension suddenly drain from my body.
忘れちゃったものは仕方ありません。ここまで来たんだから、自分で伝えます。
She had guts.
私、こういうのは初めてなので、うまく伝わるかどうか不安ですけど。
English or Spanish?
頑張れ、私。
English or Spanish? I figured I should hear her out until the end, so I waited where I stood. Mm-hmm.
ですね。
She's not actually about to like confess, is she?
私、クリュウ、
What? Okay, I was not
先輩
expecting
の
that.
ことが好きです。
Looks like I was right, and I expected her follow-up reply to be just as predictable.
よろしければ私とお付き合い
know, now that I think about it, it does make sense that it happened now, because if you've been paying attention to the entire story, this girl clearly kind of always had a crush on this dude. So she was really the only one that was like kind of into him since the beginning, it seemed like. On the other hand, with the others, it was kind of more of a thing that they realized very recently. But with her, it's definitely something that she was holding for a long time. So it does make sense. But still, I did not expect it for some reason. I don't know why. Yep. All right. Yep. Right again. Thanks to that, my doubts immediately disappeared. Can I ask something?
はい、なんでしょう。
What about me did you fall in love with? I should have just given her a yes or no answer, but I needed to know why she felt that way.
先輩は私にとってヒーローだからです。
I am?
はい。先輩は当たり前だったのかもしれませんけど、私にとっては
Dumb no.
特別でした。
Do you mean the black hat? That was the only thing that came to mind. I'd only comforted Akane-chan while she cried, and that was all.
そうです。あの日がきっかけでした。理由も聞かずに、ただ慰めてくれました。あの時から私、先輩のそばにいたいなって、一緒に入れたらいいなって思ってたんです。かっこよくって、誰にでも優しくて、素敵だなって。先輩のこといつも目で追いかけちゃうんです。
Aren't you just overly romanticizing me?
いえ、私にはそう見えるんです。
I felt an overwhelming sense of happiness and embarrassment. Was this how it felt to be complimented by someone?
たくさんお話できるようになって、一緒にラジオ体操をしてくれるようになって。
This is gonna be an interesting room.
それから私の中で先輩のことがどんどん大きくなってきたんです。でも先輩のことを意識し始めてから私ちょっとおかしくなっちゃいまして、普通に話せてたはずなのに無理してる感じで何を話せばいいのかなってわからなくなっちゃうこと何回もあって。
I recalled her recent behavior and noticed she seemed more tongue-tied than usual. Especially the other day when our fingers suddenly touched. I'd never seen her so shy before.
先輩に変な子だって思われたらどうしようとかいろいろ考えちゃって。
Just a little weird. Just a little. I see.
うまく言えたかわかりませんけど、私の気持ちはこんな感じです。それでですね、先輩のお気持ちを聞かせていただけますか？
Flat out rejects her. Knowing all that, how should I respond? Now that I'd heard Akane-chan's feelings on the subject, I decided to give her an answer true to my heart. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm obviously really happy you feel that way about me. I think you're a great girl and you're super cute too. But when I ask myself if those are romantic feelings, I'm honestly not sure. You said that I'm cool, but that's not true at all. I admired that golden radiance and I was trying desperately to be cool. She'd only seen my good side and I just happened to look that way. Besides, I'm sorry, but I still don't know you very well. That is true, it hasn't really been that much time. You're my underclassman, we live in the same dorm, and you love track. That's all I really know. So, I can't really respond to your feelings right away.
それなら私のことをもっと知ってください。
Her eyes were direct and pure.
先輩、お付き合いしてる方はいないんですよね。
Right, I'm not.
それなら先輩がまだ知らない私を知れば好きになってもらえるチャンスがあると思うんです。
Or he could not.
ですから私に時間をください。
Wow, she's bold. She has a huge pair of balls. Are you okay with that? I was in no position to make any grand gestures and was just postponing my response.
頑張るのは自由ですよね。
Huh?
先輩が私のことを好きになってくれるように私が頑張るのはいいですよね。
Well, no!
私諦めが悪いんです。まだ入り込める場所が少しでもあるなら私は精一杯努力して先輩に振り向いてもらいます。
Huge balls. Her declaration of love was direct and dazzling. I wondered, why me? Wasn't she under the wrong impression given the predicament we had been in? What if someone else other than me had taken charge?
でももし先輩に好きな人がいるなら仕方ないですけど。
There's nobody like that.
本当ですか？
Regardless, I couldn't answer her here and now.
じゃあ少しでいいんです。これから私のことを見てください。私を見て知ってください。先輩のために私一生懸命頑張ります。
Getting sappy, I see. Sure. I'll give you a little of my time too.
よろしくお願いします先輩。
The idea of letting her down was scary. No. Well, yeah, a little. She really is a sweet character,
金
though.
色ラブリって
It would be sucky to see her sad.
私はまだ走り続けていますか？
But you know what? This is a great time to end it. At least I think.
で今日の日記ですわね。タイトル画面に戻るんですね。でりゃ
What the heck?
金色ラブリ
Wow, okay. Well, I was gonna say I really did not have a lot to say, but after that confession, all I have to say is, what the heck? I was not expecting that at all. But again, how I said earlier, it does make sense given how she always seemed to be into him. You know, at least compared to the other girls that we've seen. She was definitely that one that was kind of always on his shoe. Kind of. At least that's how I see it. Other than that, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. That's all that's in my mind. But I am now curious how this is going to play out because clearly he's not sure of her yet. Obviously, there's most likely a good reason it's going to have that happy ending. But it's still going to be interesting to see it gradually build up to that point. Like I'm actually looking forward to it as much as I bash on her and as much as she annoys me at times. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Kinkoi, and if you did, please let me know by hitting that like. Subscribe if you made it this far and haven't already done so. Share this video. You want to see more visual novels like these or any other kind, please let me know. I really wouldn't be upset if it was a different kind of visual novel though. Anyways, I'm out of here. Y'all stay safe, and as always, until next time, guys.